Shiesty Nurse clocking in on a vacation, and this is my assignment. So I saw this, which I thought was completely disgusting. But I thought I need to just really break this down real quick.
And we all just like decided to come together and make the business and just like make it happen.
But what happened late last week, going door to door, handing out flyers...
Guys, you already know what it is. He's gonna go door knocking for the first time today. Let's get it!
We were just very amped up for that day.
has them rethinking how to advertise.
I don't think I'm gonna go door knocking after this again, really.
On a street near Gulfport, a neighbor the young men don't know came up to Gio. They say he started shouting at them, demanding to see IDs.
When he asked me for ID, I reached for my phone. And I just want to record whatever last moments I had.
That video
moments,
shows the
that's
man
crazy.
yelling at them with a gun at his side, demanding to know why they're there.
I can tell you.
Can you please put that away?
If you want to,
We're not.
You got the
We're not.
me.
I feel
There's a
like.
lot of guns on the street.
I hear you. No, we're not. We're not here for nothing like that.
I was just like, how could I get like us out of here safely, like without anything bad happening to like even any one of us? I understand why you'd be worried, but we don't have any bad intentions at all, sir. We just wanted to. We're just young kids. We're college kids trying to make money this summer. and we
I
just started
understand
looking
that.
for-
Later, another neighbor tells him the handgun is cocked.
I know it is. It's always ready to shoot.
Pinellas deputies say they're still investigating.
Yeah, so I just want to start off with saying we need to, one, find out these kids' companies, and all you black people and all you liberals, I want to see a GoFundMe for this, for their trauma and everything that they might have endured, and we need to donate to their business. So please, let's find, if somebody who's watching this can find their business, find their names, I would love to invest. I would love to donate to whatever trauma that these young men have actually experienced. We have to call balls and strikes in society. This man was a Brad who came out of nowhere, was obviously racially psyoped into thinking that all black people or kids that have, this hairstyle, because that's the only thing I can think of. These were well-dressed professional young men. Look at them. I guess the hairstyle would have really profiled them. Other than that, they're very articulate in how they speak. They handle themselves. And by the way, I want to just take a pause for a second, okay? Because we have to acknowledge and call balls and strikes. That is how us black children, when you are approached with somebody, whether it be an officer, whether it be any other person with a gun, that is exactly how you should approach it. A man with a gun has your life in his hands. So bravo to the parents, the fathers of these young black men who kept their composure, didn't quote unquote act irrationally, or some of you racist people would say chimp out. Fuck you, by the way, because you're the reason why Brad was radicalized. Okay, fuck you racist people on here. You radicalized Brad, and now Brad pointed a gun at 3 innocent entrepreneurial fucking young men. These are the young men that are not out trying to rob, or steal or snatch a purse or go into a store and act like they own the place and rob it. They're actually trying to do the American dream, banded together to get their business, to handle a business, and he might have washed your car. And I'm glad he didn't go up to you, sir, because you probably would have shot him if he had went on your property. So by God's grace, these young black men didn't go up to your car and asked you for anything, because you're like, why didn't you come up to me? He goes, why would I come? If he did, you would have killed him. That's how you was moving. You came out there with the shotty. And then shame on his neighbor that's saying, oh, it's cocked, by the way. You should be telling him to get the fuck out of here after you realize that they're not here on some nefarious shit. So shame on the neighbor too. We got to make people like him famous. We need to make sure he gets his guns taken away or something, or he gets banned or something. He cannot go without. First of all, you threaten people for no reason. These young men we're not doing anything wrong other than soliciting without a permit. The police need to be shamed as well, because when they came, they gave them a hard time and didn't realize that these young men almost lost their lives or were 3 minutes away from bratty old Brad shooting them in their fucking face. And let me tell you something to the white people on here who call themselves conservatives, and you continue to use watermelon felons, chimps, and all this shit to degrade or to point out the most degenerate people in our community, which I say community, black community. Those are degenerates. They're not these fine young men or the fine young man under this Shiesty. Okay, you keep using all your racist innuendos and reposting all of the fucking, again, reposting the most degenerate people of our society. You make a Brad. That's what you made. You are the ones radicalizing it, and you call yourself conservative. You can't be racist and conservative. It don't mix. Look up conservatism and the ideologies of conservatism. It's a colorblind ideology. So if you are a racist and calling yourself a Republican, if you are a racist and calling yourself a conservative, you, sir, or ma'am, or whatever you want to call yourself, are not. You do not represent all gun owners. You do not represent all conservatives. You are just a fucking racist. Shiesty Nurse, clocking out.